Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're heading down to Birmingham to replace some hoists on a chandelier and also on a lighting bar. Don't forget to like and share these videos. So we're just getting the kit ready for going down to Birmingham, and the first thing that we need to do is just check that we've got everything that we need and that everything's as it should be. So as I say, we're replacing some hoists on two chandelier systems and also on a lighting bar. The new hoists have come in, so we're just going to check them over, make sure that they're not damaged and that all the paperwork and everything's with them, so we can then get the van loaded and get gone. So we're happy that the hoists are all in one piece, not damaged and anything. We've got our instruction manual, which is really important. All pieces of lifting equipment that are supplied should be supplied with an instruction manual, a declaration of conformity, various other bits and pieces just to make sure that they are what they say they are. Obviously, if we're hanging something above people, then we want to make sure that once it's installed, it all stays up there so we don't have any accidents. So we're going to get these boxed back up, get the van loaded and head on down the road down to Birmingham. So we're just making sure that we've got everything for the job this week. We've just loaded the van up, we've got the scaff tower in and all the ladders, all the winches and rigging bits and pieces, and obviously all our tools and everything. So that's it, we've got it all loaded up. We'll shut the doors up and we'll get on the road. So we've now arrived on site and we're just looking at all the pulleys and things that we're going to look at change. Some of the pulleys are staying. If they meet the specification, then they're fine. We're also looking at the steel wire ropes to see what may need changing or not. As you can see up in the roof void, there's tons and tons of insulation. It's a lovely place to be working, or possibly not. But at least it's well boarded, this loft, which makes a nice change, which means that we can get around safely. So here we are, these are just a couple of the winches that we're changing, and as you can see they are quite old, which is why they're getting changed for new CE marked winches with the winch stops on that we talked about earlier. One of these will do the chandeliers and the other is for the new lighting bar. So we're changing some of the pulleys on here for newer pulleys, which are also load rated. Some of them weren't load rated and some were damaged. These new pulleys, we're just changing the brackets on them now so that they fit where they need to go up in the roof and on the back wall as diverters for the steel wire ropes for the lighting bar and for the chandeliers. We've just finished day one on site and we've come back to the hotel, got checked in. It's quite a strange experience at the minute staying in hotels. We're still in lockdown, COVID times, so normally we'd be reasonably sociable and go out. The three of us who were working on this job together go out for a meal, maybe a drink, but at the moment obviously we can't do that. So as I say, we've got checked in. It's still nice to be here, but I kind of feel that we're quite lucky. Obviously the live events industry has taken a massive hit during COVID, and we're quite lucky in the fact that we do a lot of installation work. So about 50% of the business is installation and sales, projects, that kind of work. The other half is hire, which kind of disappeared as soon as the first lockdown hit. But as I say, we're kind of lucky the fact that we have been able to do some of the installation work, and a lot of our customers are local authorities, schools, colleges, universities, and they are keen to get their systems kind of back up to spec and make sure that everything's working and is safe for when live events do come back. It has been quite reassuring in the last sort of week or two that the phone has started ringing again about hire inquiries. So our hire manager Jay, he's been busy dealing with those inquiries, but also sorting out all our hire kit because it hasn't been out for a year. Other than a few bits and pieces, a few radio mics and bits and pieces. So obviously, as soon as things do start to open up again, we want to be ready so that we can obviously fulfill all our customers' orders. So as I say, that was day one on site here, and we'll hopefully get a bit more filming done tomorrow. We haven't done too much today because it was a bit all hands on deck, and there were 2 or 3 different areas that we're all working in, so it kind of meant that we didn't get a lot of chance to do too much filming. But as I say, hopefully we'll get a bit more done tomorrow. I'll show you some of the new winches that have gone in or will go in tomorrow, and some of the old winches, why they came out, and as I say, we'll do some more then. So we've just arrived at our latest project. Some of the work's already started, so there was a lighting bar just behind me which has been taken down. And as I said previously, what we're actually doing is replacing some winches for a lighting bar and also for the chandeliers that you can see up in the roof. Some of the winches don't compare to any standards, and they've certainly seen better days. So that's what we're here to do, and we'll get cracked on. So I just wanted to show you one of the winches that we are going to swap out. As we can see, it's quite an old winch, and that's part of the problem, but also the way that the steel wire ropes are terminated. And we can probably see that there's a bit of an issue there. So the rope's going to get changed as well as the winches. So here you can see we've actually anchored some studs in to take the new winch. The old winch has been taken off, or one of them. This winch is also going to come off in a little while. But this one's been taken off, and we've put some M12 grade 8.8 studding into the wall. Where the walls aren't very good, we do tend to use chemical anchor. So we've left that's now gone off, so we're about to mount the winch. So we've just come outside for a minute because it's getting quite noisy in the head drilling and what have you. We've just got the test weights onto the new lighting bar, so now we're going to pop up into the roof just to recheck all of the fixings and make sure that none of the wires are trapped anywhere and everything's running smoothly. So we'll pop up there and just have a check. Okay, so we've just checked the fixings and everything's good. We're quite happy with it. Nothing's moved and everything's nice and solid. All the wires are also running nice and smoothly through the roof void, which is exactly what we wanted. So once we've done that, we can take our test weights off now. So we've just installed the winch for the lighting bar now, and we're just going to wind it up and make sure that it goes through its full travel. Well, it's been a busy few days getting these 3 winches in, but we're all done now. The chandeliers are all up safely, and the lighting bar's all up and finished as well. We've tested everything comes in and goes out as it should do. So thanks for watching the video, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's given you a bit more insight into what we do day to day. If you can like and share this, that'd be brilliant, and we'll release another one next week. Well, that's now what was done on this project. We've obviously installed 2 new hoists for the chandeliers, as well as a new one for the lighting bar, and put new power and DMX to the lighting bar as well. Thanks for watching the video. Hope it's given you a bit more of an insight into what we do. If you have enjoyed it or you want to see some more, please do subscribe and follow. And we'll have another video next week where we're going on to another one of our projects. Thanks for watching.